Welcome to Fireside Fables. I am Karkesh, played by Chase Richard. I think I'm definitely not one of his fingers, but part of his mind for sure. I would say I appreciate you listening, but I don't. Please leave me alone and stop reading my journal. Goodbye.
Greetings, one and all. Welcome to Fireside Fables, where we have the podcast that you love and need. Today, I would like to thank our sponsor, the letter E. Chase, what's your favorite thing about E?
Well, I'm typically an F fan, but...
Understandable, but it's all about E today.
It is all about E today. My favorite part of the letter E, I'd have to say I absolutely love the middle line. It's just so perfectly positioned and it disperses the other two excellently.
The capital kind of guy, huh?
Yeah, only with the capital. Screw the little one.
It's too complicated. It's got curves, it's got lines. What the heck? John?
And there's backward versions. Did you know that? There's backward versions.
I know,
of E.
or upside down ones. Like once you get into the phonetic alphabet with all the different
upside down.
Yeah, for real. or there's the AE. That one's kind of cool, where the A and the E, the lowercase ones, are stuck together, and it's like I don't know how to pronounce it, but it looks cool.
There's OE in French.
E. John?
E is excellent for Shadowpaw.
Oh,
Because he's always excellent. That's all I got.
Shadowpaw loves E.
Yeah.
Yep.
E. Were you gonna say something?
I was just going to say that's a much less literal translation than I took.
I'm gonna go a completely different route. E is my favorite guitar chord. I like the way E sounds when I play E.
And E is... So this, I don't know how well this will translate, but one of my favorite just dumb videos, so look this up, is, EA Sports, like the little...
EA Sports.
It's in the game.
It's in the game.
Yeah,
Somebody
that's
took it.
copyrighted.
Yeah.
Well, we won't use
Whoops.
but somebody put on YouTube, E.
I figured that's where that came from. I was like, what's he on about?
And I don't know why, but holy smokes, that just gets me. That's good. Anyways, that's enough of that nonsense.
Now we're sued by EA Sports.
Yeah.
We'll have to find different jobs.
Well,
Well,
if we didn't use their actual
Not much to
sound
sue
clip,
for.
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's just change it up. AE Sports. It's not,
Not in the game.
Perfect.
I love it.
Problem solved. Speaking of solving problems, when you open this door, you notice that there was this large minotaur-y, kind of gargoyle-y statue. Kyle opened the door to reveal this sort of dude, and then he twisted towards you and hefted, its axe. Let's have a lovely little roll for initiative and see what happens.
Oh, I should get my dice out.
Yes, you should. Be a good player. Get those dice.
21.
21, that's pretty good.
Rolling for initiative. What are we using?
I think perception is probably good. So we got a 21 for Shadowpaw / Shadowthorn.
Ooh. I perceive terrible. I'm 11.
11. That's, that's not good at all.
I'll do you one worse.
Oh, great.
11. It's not worse.
That's not worse.
Oh, man.
I thought it'd be a lot lower,
All right.
but that's not good. I'm glad I'm standing there though.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but Karkesh has low wisdom.
No. Okay, so since you two tied, you actually just decide between you who goes first.
I would say you because you're in the way.
Yeah, I have a feeling he'll stand right next to me before I get to go anyway. So
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see. Rigby is going on a 21. Shadowthorn,
21.
21. You first? You first.
Sure. Yep.
Great. And for the terrifying thingy-mabob. 23.
Ooh.
Okay. So, the statue turns towards you and says, in a language you do not understand.
Of course not. Sounds broken. You guys,
What can I say? I'm very bad. So it pauses for a second, then steps towards you. And I'm going to say that's all it does for its turn.
Oh, we should hurt it.
Shadowthorn / Shadowpaw.
I'm slightly confused. Normal monster. Can I roll for?
To be clear, it does move towards you, and it does look threatening.
Okay. It looks like it's going to.
Oh, Rigby can speak Thessalonian, right?
Yes.
Yes. Rigby says, it's asking for identification.
Okay.
Let's not disturb this. I'm gonna move. So we're gonna go to the door that we came in from initially.
Okay.
Both me and Shadowpaw. So we're just kind of gonna move away. My suggestion to the group is let's just leave it alone.
Okay.
Shut the door
And not deal with this ever?
and not deal with this as of right now. Unless you have the identification it's looking for.
I don't.
Okay.
My name is Karkesh.
Well, it might be worth trying.
Yeah, I mean, there's other ways that we can go that we haven't explored in this area yet. So, particularly this hallway to the north.
Yeah, so I'm pushing all the way to the north door.
Mind you, I think it just ends in the same room.
I'm still pushing to the north door.
Okay.
So you're trying to butt your way past it? What are you doing?
Yeah.
All
Go
right.
Past
there.
it? No. You're
No,
going
no,
out
no, no.
north.
Right, just down one.
Oh,
Right
you're
there.
going to try and make a loop back through the glowing blue room, around past the map room,
That's-
and head in from the north side?
That's 15 feet.
Yeah, that's perfect. And then Shadowpaw will just follow up.
Okay.
He'll be just behind me. Perfect.
That's it? That's all your movement?
That's all I'm doing right now.
Man, all right. Sounds good. Okay, next up is Rigby. And Rigby is going to say, I'm very badly hurt. I need to go. And Rigby is going to make a run for it and bust his way past Shadowthorn and I mean still be somewhat nearby, but also
3 move actions. He's gonna,
he can get some. Well, he's also slow. He's very little.
yeah, fair enough.
But he stumbles a little bit. Anyways, that's it for Rigby. Kyle.
I action 1, close the door.
Okay, that's an action. Door closes.
In the action 2, I will raise shield.
Raise a shield. Very good. You have a whole extra action.
I know, but I'm gonna see. Like, obviously, it looks like we're gonna head out of here, so maybe I don't raise my shield then if we're actually leaving. I just don't know if this thing's gonna try coming after us, so I kind of wanna cover the back. Let everybody else get out of here first.
Yep.
I think that makes sense. So I don't know. If he opens that door and comes after us, then it's like, I don't know. Can't run them.
I'm just. Yep. Karkesh, what will you do?
Interesting. You left it to me.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be down to fighting it, but I also know that we might not be at our full capacity. So I think we do have to deal with this at some point. So I don't think it makes. I don't know what this identification is that he's looking for. I don't think it's accessible. I don't think we have it. I don't think we're gonna find it. So, but if we want to regroup, we can do that. That's fine with me.
I can help a little. Kyle. And I'm going to. You see Karkesh draw his hands up and then suddenly darkness. He casts Revelation spell, Darkness.
Boom.
And he is going to center it on him himself.
Perfect. Now Now Kyle's the only one who can't see.
Right.
at all.
How much is this? Like how far? Great. Love it. What's the
The range? I
range?
think it's 10-foot burst.
This is a 20-foot burst.
Dang. That's great.
why are you like this?
I don't know if this will help, but I'm doing it anyways. Oh, that's good. That's good.
It's a 3 action spells.
Oh, dang. Okay.
I think I'll double check that,
Yeah.
but I've got it written down as 3 action.
Okay.
So, yes, this is magical darkness.
Okay.
Meaning?
So,
So even if you have dark vision, you can't see.
Even with dark vision, you can't see it.
Oh,
This
okay.
this is
That's good to
magical.
know. Okay.
I'll look it up exactly.
Okay. You know
What are you doing?
That, I mean, that might help. It probably won't, but it might.
Helping.
Okay. Shadowpaw also can't see anything.
Perfect.
He smells. He has a big nose.
Yeah, he can stumble through that door and be okay.
I've also activated my moderate curse 2.
Oh, yeah.
Level
So
2.
now you're like,
So I'm enfeebled 2. I gain powerful leap and quick jump as feats, so I can move a lot easier. Oh yeah, and I get -3 to any grapples, shoves, or anything like that.
as you grow lighter and lighter and start to almost float off the ground.
Yep. But I also do take half damage from falls now, so
That's pretty cool.
It's pointing in a weird way.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Shadowthorn is also in darkness.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, darkness comes. You just didn't see where it came from.
Okay. Okay. Great. Well, it's the statue's turn.
Is that a verbal command?
Let me see. I'm just looking it up here.
Fine.
If it's 3 actions, it's probably got all. It's probably verbal, somatic, and
So I know where it came from. I know who spoke it.
Oh, it looks like there was an update.
Oh,
I
okay.
have-
yeah, with the remaster.
Yeah, with the remaster. So it looks like I'm gonna have to pick 2 more spells.
Oh.
First level and second level, I get more.
Okay.
So
Well-
this is a 1-minute duration. Shroud of Darkness prevents light from penetrating. Yeah, light does not enter from non-magical light.
There you go.
Basically, there is 0
Oh, that's
light
interesting.
from anything that isn't magical, and the
Yeah.
magical light has to be more powerful.
Okay, yeah, because there's continual flames, but continual flame I think is a pretty weak light spell.
Yeah, it suppresses magical light
Yeah.
of my darkness spell's rank or lower.
Okay, yeah. Then the continual flames that were dancing along the walls disappear into the darkness.
It does say with in the text, even creatures with dark vision, but not greater dark vision, can barely see through the darkness. So you can make things out vaguely. They treat targets seen through the darkness as concealed.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So it's 50% miss chance. Okay.
So just some very light shadows. So okay, good. That's more helpful for me. I have dark vision.
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
I was gonna crawl my way out.
Yeah.
And it is 3 actions.
You cast it on
Okay.
yourself,
I did a burst on me.
Okay.
so wherever you go, this darkness goes.
Nice.
I think
I hate this.
no, I think with burst it sets the area, but emanation follows you. I
Oh, I
think.
see. Okay.
Emanation
We'll
follows,
look into
yeah.
that,
Sure.
but we don't need to deal with that right now because it is the statue's turn. Kyle hears a in front of him as the door reopens.
Oh man.
You hear you hear another garden Mark and Rigby shouts from down the hall. It says intruders. And it's gonna take a swing at you. Let's see what happens. Oh right, that's the miss chance. It succeeds on the flat check because it's DC 11. It got 16, and to actually hit you, how does a 14 strike you?
Oh man. Nope.
Yeah. Shut up. It's going to try one more time, and it fails the flat check, so it's intruder.
I helped.
For real, yeah. Shadow Bros, what you got?
What's going on back there?
I can't see anything.
Why it's so dark all of a sudden? What's going on?
I don't know. Somebody opened the door and tried swinging at me. I think this thing's coming after us. What's the plan?
I'm giving us protection.
I think we should leave this place in peace rather than disturb everything in here.
I think it's disturbed.
I feel like it's slightly too late for that. Too late for
The
that.
piece is disturbed.
I'm leaving. I'm gonna keep pushing past. I can't see anything. I don't think I'm gonna be much help. I'm gonna be stumbling in the darkness. I want to see things again, so I'm gonna push back out to the next door.
When you exit the radius, you just see a wall of pure darkness.
So you're
Peacing out.
Yep.
Sounds good.
how far?
Probably where Rigby is right now. Trying to get out to the hall because I knew I could see back here.
Yeah. Okay. So head out into the hall.
Yeah.
You could probably start working your way back through kind of the cave that led to this more cut stone. Because remember that came in from the north side. You could probably get like to that tunnel if you wanted to.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
You're getting all the way out? Like you're getting out
I
of...
want to be in an open spot and see again. Yeah, that's probably good.
Okay.
I'll wait there.
Okay. Sounds good. Rigby will say, "Oh, yeah, running away. That's a good idea. Let's all do that," and proceed to run past you. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Good job, Rigby. Everyone's proud of you. Kyle.
Oh, it's me again.
Yep. Yep. Time flies when nobody's rolling dice.
I'm gonna delay and see what Karkesh does.
Oh, okay. So delaying. So you will move in the initiative. So just let me know when you want to take your turn.
After Karkesh.
Okay, great. Karkesh. Yeah. I'm just.
I mean, I
saying
could close the door and then...
You could have a fun time.
Actually,
Slam door, open
you know
door,
what?
slam
Sorry,
door.
I will take my turn. I will close the door and raise my shield again
Okay.
and say, Karkesh, we need to get out of here. We can't be divided.
Yes, come with me. I'm going to, after he shuts the door, because I can still kind of make out where he is.
Where I am?
Yeah, where
Yeah.
you are. I'm going to move up to Kyle and kind of like grab his like the back of his right knee.
Okay. Great. That's super uncomfortable.
And I'm gonna try to guide him.
Guidance, is it?
Coax him along.
I'm going to go,
Come with me if you want to live.
And where do you go?
I'm gonna head north to the edge of the darkness and to set up defensive there.
You want to go one more?
Yeah, so like I'll step out of the darkness and but yeah, can I use essentially an action to help him
With what?
to whenever he if he does follow me, to actually be able to successfully follow me around the wall.
Yep, that would be an aid. Well, yeah, mechanically that would be an aid. I don't think there would necessarily be a roll, so you can just. Oh, yeah, you're helping him find direction. So yeah, that'd be an aid, but won't necessarily need a roll. Great, I like it.
So I'm going to provide you assistance getting out of the darkness I created.
Here, human.
Oh, man,
Wait, you're not human.
That's too
You're a
funny.
fetchling.
Too funny.
Wait, you're a fetchling. You come from the Shadowlands. How do you not have dark vision?
I have dark vision.
Oh.
I'm still helping.
I have dark vision.
Okay, I'm just confused. Anyways.
No, you can't see unless you have greater dark vision.
No, they're concealed, but you can still vaguely see.
Let's double check
Yeah.
it again.
That's what it was. Is if you have dark vision, then everything is counts as being concealed. With greater dark vision, you can just see.
Yes, so I can see.
Great.
So I don't think I need help to get out of here, but
Okay.
Karkesh doesn't know that maybe.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, it's back to the bull, who is going to Open the door. Intruder. Bang, bang. Try and swing at you. I mean, well, misses from the darkness on that one. And misses from the darkness on that one.
I am
Clang,
so
clang.
I'm so helpful.
I mean, you're not wrong. Shadows.
Man, I am completely enjoying life right now. I have not been struck by my allies. I'm in a safe place.
This is great.
I can see things.
That's pretty nice. Though.
I am a little concerned for my friends, so I'm gonna just kind of wait behind the door, hoping that they come. Just getting ready to ambush if something follows them. So,
Sounds
yeah, and Shadow Paul will just be there, kind of waiting for
Perfect.
you guys. Just yeah, I'll just keep passing, loving life.
Yep. Having a good time.
Yep, enjoying HP. You know.
And then yeah, nobody's really done any damage yet either.
I can see. You know, it's a nice thing to do too.
Yeah.
I'm not stumbling in the dark.
All right. It's Rigsby's turn. Rigby is just gonna.
He's out of here.
He's out of here. He's gonna continue on his way. And I mean, looks like, you know, enough of you are retreating that he's like, I don't feel bad about leaving. I'm out. Kyle.
Okay. Close the door and then
You know what? It worked the first time. Are you gonna close the second door? The one you have the little key for?
No.
Move past me.
no,
All right.
I'm all the way over here. I'll go past Karkesh into the hallway.
Okay, sounds good. All right, and then Karkash.
My turn.
Yep.
Ooh. Everyone has left. There's darkness.
dark I can't see. So sad.
Oh no!
I would be a Karkash.
That's why I'm not sticking around.
Yeah. Karkesh goes, I seem to be alone. He'll step back into the darkness,
Okay.
and he is going to shut the door.
Very good. Very good.
After shutting the door, he is going to leave and shut the next door.
Who has the keys?
I don't think you have the action economy to close that one too. 'Cause
Oh, I guess move, shut.
close, and then move.
Okay, it's close enough. He can shut them both.
Kyle had the keys, I think.
Kyle. Okay.
Thought you found
Yeah,
the
you guys
keys.
never grabbed it
No,
from
we
me.
lockpicked it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you certainly did that.
Yeah, you did.
All right.
Or wait, better yet, because I don't actually have the action economy for it, I'll just go to the other side of the door and stand there with it open and be like, wait, we need to close doors.
All right. You guys
Why is everyone afraid of the dark?
You guys hear very softly now, because there's a bunch of like doors in the way. You hear some kind of muffled stomping. But that's all that you hear for right now.
Maybe it will fight the fire things.
Could be. All right. Shadowthorn,
I'll just
Shadowpaw.
delay.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting, so.
Okay. I mean, you don't see anything, so what? Okay, we'll do at least one more round to kind of see what everybody wants to do. Kyle.
Yeah, I'm gonna regroup where Shadow Thorn is.
Hey, you're alive.
Nothing happened.
Oh.
He just swung at me, and I just kept closing the door.
Eating his actions. You know how it is.
Yep.
And then Karkash.
Karkesh is going to use summon instrument.
Okay.
He is going to summon a tambourine,
Great.
and he is going to set that on the floor on the other side of the door as he closes the door.
Very good.
Oh, like on the square, inside that little
Yeah,
room.
So inside the weapon room.
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good. Setting a little sound trap. I like it.
Yes, he was abandoned.
Anything else?
No, that's all his actions.
Oh yeah. Summon the instruments takes 2.
Yeah.
And closing the door takes 1. Great.
Yeah, so he summons the instrument, drops it, and does that. So yeah, you guys hear a tambourine hit the ground.
Oh, fair enough.
I have laid a trap for it.
I'm coming. Wait.
Okay, you hear a few more stompings, and then you hear crash, 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 jingle, jingle, crash, 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 as the sounds of a tambourine getting absolutely mauled to death by an axe emanate from the other side of the door.
Oh, you did close this door.
Yeah.
He did.
I think it's coming.
Who are you talking to?
I have been abandoned.
Okay. But Karkesh, are you going to regroup with the others?
How high is the ceiling here?
The ceiling is not particularly high. I think it's
You said 10 feet.
yeah.
Once.
I guess that's kind of normal height. So 10 feet.
What kind? And like the ceiling's got runes and different things in it, eh?
Runes? Yes. There's more runes that specifically the Thessalonian seven-pointed star along the walls, and in the center of those stars are the continual flames. On the ceiling, not as much, but there was kind of one in the top of each of those smaller rooms, and but in the hallway, not on the roof.
And then but what's the ceiling made of?
Stone.
Stone?
Yeah.
So,
It's got
okay.
stone.
Okay. Yeah, I guess Karkesh will fall back and he goes up to the north. What does he see?
Where are you?
Get over here, Karkesh.
Yeah. Do you want he would know the door that you all came through
Yeah.
with the rubble, so you just want him to regroup?
Yeah, he'll fall back. If they didn't answer, he was probably going the wrong way.
Go back to the dead end where
Yeah.
we fought that.
Yeah, so he'll
demon
fall
chick.
back and regroup with you guys.
All right. Sounds good. I am going to drop us out of initiative. You
I placated its desire by giving it a tambourine to smash.
I mean, there was an intruder. That intruder disappeared upon being destroyed. So it's like, mission accomplished.
He sees 1 XP go up.
Yeah. It goes, yeah. So you, it does not pursue you any further, as far as you are aware. So, yeah. What would you guys like to do now that you are in this room? You retreated back to where the tunnel met this carved stone that you've been walking through.
You guys checked the west side of the hall yet?
No, you haven't checked
No.
the past.
There?
Yeah.
There's slightly west and to the south, there's a door that was to the map room. You guys took the map from there. But to the west and on the north side of the hallway, there's a door that you haven't checked.
There's one other door to look. It sounds clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would have seen a door at the end of that hallway before it bends.
I am growing tired.
And you can notice that I'm like almost floating off the ground as I walk, and there's like little bits of like flecks of light that kind of come off my scales as I move.
Do we want to bring what we have so far, the bones, the map, the ruins we've recorded, and go talk to Abstolar and maybe spend a day? Clearly need some rest. And then finish this tomorrow? What do you guys think?
I'm just gonna go look around the corner quick.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go roll for stealth.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
We should also check that.
You guys wait here. Let me check it out.
Oh,
Just
why?
you need to rest, as you said. You need to just not come.
Okay. So you're checking around like that last little bend on the west end of the hallway. You look down it and you can see that there is a door just at the very end of the hallway that you presume would lead probably to the room where that statue was initially.
Okay, and then I just go back and relay that. So
Okay.
And then there's a north door. Oh, but you're not opening that one.
there's a north door
Right here.
Oh,
Yeah, as you get to the end of the
can I roll
hall.
perception on it?
Sure. Just listening at it, or what do you...
Checking for traps.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, go for it.
20, 30.
Which one is
which
it?
one is it?
20 or 30?
No, 20 dirty, sorry.
Oh, 20, 30. That was very confusing.
Critical success.
You do not hear anything, or and you do not detect any sorts of traps on the door.
I'll check for magic, for arcane.
There is, yeah, you can detect. There's of course the continual flames along the walls, but you also detect that there is some kind of magic on the other side of the door.
Okay, I'm gonna take a step back. I'm gonna say, hey guys, we on the north side of the door we can open it. There is magic behind it. Do we want to do this now?
What if we find another creature? Are we gonna run again? We might as well regroup. And I do think we need to deal with all these creatures down here at some point. So
We should bring water for that.
if we
one
want to
room.
rest and then deal with the rest of this place,
And come
keep
back.
going.
Okay.
We can maybe take a day even. Deal with those striking runes. Apply those.
Okay, let's
yes.
head back then.
Did Rigby steal anything from us?
No, I stole
Probably.
everything from him before I left. What did he have on him? I'm just kidding.
I don't like that.
We can find Rigby in town if we need him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rigby is known about town, so you can find him if you really need to.
So just to recap what we found down here, we found a map and we found those bones
Yep.
near a somewhat altar-looking thing.
Yep.
Did we find any other documents or papers with
In
runes? That maybe we copied a bunch of runes, right?
Yeah.
Yep, there was
Yeah.
a bunch of runes in the altar
Yeah.
room. There was the makeshift altar that the ghouls had set up.
Right.
That also was covered in runes. There was the map room that had the map. It had like instructions for you're not entirely sure what.
Cryptic
Yeah.
language. I don't think it makes sense to talk to Absolar yet because we haven't finished searching everything.
Well, let's leave first. We can.
But let's
discuss
go to
this in-
town,
in
rest
town.
up, deal with those runes. Is there a craft check involved with the runes, or
I think you need to have you don't need to. Oh shoot, I don't know. Are you trained in crafting?
yeah?
Good enough.
Okay.
You can do it. I'm
Okay.
sure you need a feat or something, but for something simple, I'll just let you do it.
Yeah, and it can take all day.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay, let's head
and
back.
then that's enough time for Kokesh to rest too.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Karkesh will need 2 days.
2 days to do what?
1 day to reduce his curse by 1, and another day to reduce it again.
I thought it just needed to focus to reduce it, to refocus,
Oh,
which takes 10 minutes. I'm pretty sure that's the way it was.
That's way better than waiting 2 days.
Yeah.
I don't think Kayel's waiting 2 days.
Yeah. Okay, but
Yeah.
you guys head back up, make your way out through the tunnel into the kind of open area where there was lots of supports done up that was holding up the ceiling, lots of construction materials and stuff like that, where you fought the ghouls, and up through the dugout hole and back into the courtyard of the cathedral.
what about? Oh yeah, we got a ladder there.
Yeah, I grabbed those bones that we left at the entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what we need to go and talk to.
Absolar?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with talking to Absolar then.
All right, sounds good. Ri-
What time is it? Like, I'm not sure how much time
you
it's
guys were
still.
down there for a little bit, so I'm gonna say that it's evening.
Okay.
Not late evening, but the sun is definitely drooping in the sky, and yeah, you make your way out of the graveyard, and apparently Rigby mentioned that they're coming up, so Abstelar is jogging up towards you. Oh, it's good to see you're all in your own individual pieces. Did you find them? Did you find the bones?
Well, we found some bones, but we're not sure if these are the right ones.
These are the only bones we found, so chances are, yep.
Hopefully.
Okay. Good. Oh, I need to practice this. That was like 100 feet. I'm tired. Getting old.
Yes, you are.
Anyways, very well done. I'll check these out, make sure they're the right things, and then you have the rest of your reward. So I will do that. Are you all
Reward? Kyle is asking.
Oh yes. Sorry, I didn't. Yeah, I guess I didn't make that clear. I felt that it was important to recover Nualia's bones, and as incentive, and I know particularly with Shadowthorn, I know that there's some strain there, so I offered, to make things safer, hopefully, and also to incentivize and to reward work well done.
Shadowthorn mentioned a ritual that you're wanting to perform. When is this happening, and who's performing this ritual?
Oh, yes, that's true. A good friend of mine, who I just quickly need to look up the name.
Now, do they need a cobalt in the sacrifice?
We happen to. I know a guy.
He's still a little salty about his incident down there.
He's not married anything, so.
Oh, I don't know any other kobolds here that we could use.
You know how risky it would be for my next character to be a female kobold? I can't do it.
Yeah, Absalar says, my good friend, the priestess Adrani. She is a wandering priestess, and she is going to be here, should be in the next day or two.
Very well. I think we should let those guards know that they should keep an eye on this grave yet.
There's a couple guards that were watching over Tanner's Bridge. They were watching over that and the graveyard, just not necessarily being able to be in both places. But you see that one of them is coming up towards you. You can tell her that the graveyard has some potential dangers underneath, and
yeah, I just wanted to make sure we're not letting our guard down, because I don't think the thing is cleared down there.
yeah, sounds good. She thanks you for the information, and so she will report that to Hemlock.
Okay.
Very well.
Great.
I will spend the next 16 hours moving runes from the strike from the runestones to one of Shadowthorn's weapons, right?
Yes. Yep. My
And
rapier.
then one of mine. So I'll do one, rest, do the other one. So yeah, that's virtually gonna take us to the end of the next day, virtually. So.
Well, because what is you said it's in crafting?
Yeah, it would be in fact.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I think there's a DC for it,
Probably.
but crafting has always been sort of a.
There's a lot to it.
There's a lot to it.
They simplified it for second edition, and it's still complicated.
Like I think it's like a DC 14, maybe.
Can
Maybe
I-
15.
Go into who in town would be, because I still have that rune of the, I don't even know how to say this, Abrakas god. It was in the gemstone and the dagger.
Yeah.
So who can I talk to get more information about that?
That is, well, actually, Abstalar might be able to answer that question, as he is the main religious figure, so he could potentially identify that for you. Other than him, I'm really not sure.
Okay, I'll show my dagger to Abstalar and see what he thinks.
All right. He's going to make a religion check to see if he can figure this out. You got a natural 20, so he's like, oh, yeah!
I know what that is.
I know what that is. Let me just tell my brain to go look for it, because it's evading me at the moment. Where did you say you found this?
Which page was, or
Downstairs.
which memory was it?
Yes.
Which memory's evading you?
Yeah, we found it down in the dungeons or underneath the cemetery.
Oh, that's the one with that had the
Has the pommel or the
Yeah.
hilt that comes out, and it had the nice, a pricey gemstone or something.
yeah, garnet
Yep.
in it.
But it also, yeah, I also have just recorded. I got the rune of Abraxas. Tell me, good sir, how may I use it to smite my enemies? Or a cobalt.
Or a cobalt.
Or a cobalt.
That's fair.
Just in case.
Okay. This is slightly less
What's it called? Because I can probably look it up in archives.
Abraxas. Yeah, that
Is
is
it
that is the right name.
Abraxas?
Yeah. We can cut this if we need to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I spelled that. How do you spell that?
I'm
I know where it is, so
pretty
I
sure
just-
I did not spell mine right.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Abraxas is the master of the final incantation. He is the demon lord of forbidden lore, magic, and snakes.
Ooh. Snakes.
Mm-hmm. So one of the demon lords, which must be why there was the demon overlooking the altar.
So does it do anything?
No, it's just kind of his symbol. So it's not necessarily. You could potentially use it as like a whole. Well, in this case, actually, I'm not sure if they changed it to unholy symbol. I'm not sure if they changed that in the remaster, but effectively, you could use it as an unholy symbol for Abraxas.
Okay. All right. So it's not that useful to me.
No.
It's just the unholy symbol.
Yeah, basically. It's got
Okay.
the cool, trick hilt, so you could potentially hide something in there that if you wanted.
Because that the rune is just etched on the dagger, right?
Yes,
Okay.
that's correct.
It's not
Okay.
a mechanical rune. It's just a. Yeah.
Okay. No, I'll keep it because I like having secret storage compartments. So.
Sounds good. I'll dig it.
Oh, thanks for looking at that for me, Avstalar. When's your
Yes.
ritual starting?
As soon as Drawny arrives, I'll of course tell her kind of the plan, and these are indeed Nualia's bones. So, yes, once she arrives, then we'll figure out the game plan, sort of thing, and then go ahead with that.
And what's the ritual gonna do?
It's call spirit, so I will be able to speak with Nualia's spirit and tell her that on behalf of the town that I forgive her.
I'd like to be
for
there
her
for that.
misdeeds.
Please summon me.
Oh, yes, of
I
course.
am very interested in this ritual.
Yes, perfect. I had hoped you might say something like that. Just to make sure that nothing goes wrong with these sorts of things. Sometimes things go wrong. Different planes and all that sorts of thing. But it shouldn't go wrong. But it could. So I would be happier if you were there with me and Adrani.
I would be pleased to assist in the ritual.
Oh, okay. You have some knowledge of these sorts of things?
Yes,
Well, alrighty then. That sounds great.
you will teach me.
Wait, so is it yes or kind of or no?
That is correct.
Okay. I can always count on you to be you. Yes, I will help you.
Excellent.
What does he know about it?
Um,
Can I roll like an arcana or occult?
I think this one would be occult?
Because Karkesh is an oracle of the cosmos.
Yeah.
So he's got some knowledge of like different planes and such. It's kind of his origin.
It would be, probably religion.
Okay. Natural 20.
Okay.
He knows everything. He could do the ritual now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Natural
so-
20 plus 6.
Yeah. Okay. So you would know You're just wondering like how the ritual works, sort of thing.
Well,
What-
he wants to like participate in the ritual
Okay.
because it's like raising the dead.
no,
of, like
it's not. It's
like to
just,
speak to the
just
dead.
to speak. Yeah.
So he's kind of trying to learn the speak to the dead, but also he wants to understand the nature of like she's clearly passed on.
Yep. 17 years ago.
So he's particularly interested in where's she coming from? Is she manifesting from the bones, or is her bones drawing her spirit from another plane?
Okay.
So
You would
That's his
actually
interest.
know that it's commonly understood that souls normally go to what's known as the Boneyard, which is Pharasma's domain. Pharasma is the goddess of death and fate, I believe, something like that. But she is the one who judges the soul and determines which plane it should be sent to. So whether that be to Nirvana or to heaven or to the abyss or anything like that, she's the one who decides where this soul would rightly be placed. But she deals with everybody, so normally it takes a very long time. But yeah, her domain is known as the Boneyard.
okay.
Yeah, she's known as the Lady of Graves, Mother of Souls, areas of concern: birth, death, fate, prophecy, time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She in Galarian lore is like understood to be the most powerful being that exists.
Okay. So yeah, Karkesh will use his knowledge of the ritual
Okay.
to assist, and he's going to attempt to read the magic or understand kind of the essence that's on her when she comes through. That's his intention to help.
Okay.
So he kind of wants to see, like, does she have an essence of the abyss on her or
Yeah.
something?
Okay. Sounds good. You'll have to make another check once Adrani arrives and they start that up.
Absolutely. He's very persuasive for what he is.
I mean, Abstelar is just happy to have help. He was worried that it might just be the two of them trying to figure this out, because he recognizes that this is kind of his quest, and he wants people to come along and agree and be able to help him, but he understands that this is kind of his what he feels called to. So
In the meantime, before this starts, can we had maps and letters to get checked and read, right?
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, do we want to do that now, or we want to finish searching? Because I feel like we're gonna have
We're gonna
we
find
might not
more.
have all the
Well,
information.
you're
yet.
technically
Yeah,
working
you're
on
ju-
runes for 8
I
hours,
am,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
in the
that's still a
meantime-
lot of time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take the maps and letters.
Okay.
You want to come with Karkesh, or I don't know if you want to say
No, that's fine.
you're working
Yeah.
on it at the same time.
Yeah, Karkesh will come. I just need a quick clarification on the rule of refocusing. So you're right. Refocusing reduces it by 1.
Yeah.
But I think I need 8 hours to get rid of it entirely. Like,
Okay.
is
Yeah, so
that-
refocusing drops it into the minimum of 1 and then takes 8 hours to drop it to 0. That
I-
sounds about right.
I think it's something like that. I don't know where.
What's the
I
curse
saw-
called? You know?
Oracular curse.
Oh, rock. Like-
Oracular?
Oracular, like
Yeah,
the
'cause an
oracle.
oracle.
Oh,
An
yeah,
oracle's
yeah.
curse.
Okay.
Oracular. Something like that.
Because the
Oh,
refocus
rock.
does that, but it only says that it drops it by 1. So if I'm at a higher level, which isn't a concern right now,
Yeah. Well, if it doesn't say specifically that it doesn't completely negate it, then I would say that each time you refocus, it
It
drops
just
it till it's gone.
okay. I thought I remembered something about it. I'll keep digging and looking, but otherwise, yeah, I can just refocus one at a time, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh no. I think that was it. It was if I ended up breaking and I went above my focus limit.
Oh.
If I topped out, then I needed 8 hours to recover.
Oh, okay.
That
okay.
was it. Because I can use 3 spells at this point, but if I use a third one and I go above, I kind of like crash.
Okay. Okay. Well, good to know. So, Kyle spends
Yeah, I'm gonna go down to the ship That's where he stays, and he's just gonna spend time working on the runes.
Okay.
I'm guessing you'd give me the weapon that you wanted on, or something, or
Yeah, I
okay.
gave you my weapon.
Okay. So, Kyle heads out to the Sandpoint docks. Out to the west. There's got to be a way to zoom in. There we go. Oh, to the south, on the south side of the city, and there is a ship that has been docked there for a little while. What does this ship look like, Marcus?
It's not a very big ship. I'd say it's big enough to have. It can carry like 20 people or something, but
Okay.
not sure how big ships are to get able to carry that many. But I'm guessing maybe it's like 50 feet long, not more.
Okay.
Maybe it's 40.
Okay.
It's not a big ship.
So it's not one that you would expect to be able to take on a sea monster, but it can get
No.
people around.
Yeah, like if you are going long distances, you still want to be not too far from the shore.
Okay, sounds good. So Kyle stomps up the gangplank, and you see a dwarf at the top. Ah, Kyle, you're back.
Jarek, what's happening?
Well, just getting things all set up here still. Working on a bit of smithing.
How are you now?
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Oh, all right. He heads down, and he's been working on he's got a portable anvil down there. Doesn't have a forge.
Yeah.
But he's been beating a few bits of metal into the proper shape, and so he's got a couple daggers on the go.
Oh my. The boys aren't complaining about the noise, or?
I leave them, let them wander around town, so it's not a big deal.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
That works out.
So-
Where do you find that Rigby guy? Or is he not from you?
Nope, that's not one of mine.
All right. Fair enough.
Okay. Do you are you looking for anything in particular?
I don't. I should speak with Shadowthorn and see what he thinks we need.
All right.
But yeah, I'll have a word with him.
All right. Well, let me know. I'll always be here for you.
Yeah, I gotta take care of these rune stones. I'll be in my cabin.
All right. Do you want me to do the second one?
Sure.
Great. I'll do that. And he does.
Oh my.
Oh boy.
It's a competition now.
Oh man.
See who can do it faster.
Ting, 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 ting,
8
ting.
hours? Yeah, that would take us right to bedtime.
Yep.
All right. Who do I talk to for these maps and letters?
For ancient Thessalonian knowledge, you would probably go to Brodert Quink.
Is that the guy who requested us to find anything Thessalonian? To bring it to him?
Yes, the very same.
Oh yes. All right. Karkesh, you with me on this?
Yes.
All right. So
Okay.
let's go and talk to this guy.
All right. You head over to Brodert Quink's lovely abode. Knock on the door. Come in, come in.
Quank, you in there?
Yes, come in, come in.
Okay.
Okay. All right, we open the door.
Okay. He's shuffling around a bunch of different books. He's got his arms full, and he's just got kind of an open room with half a dozen chairs. And he says, "Oh, sorry about the mess. I'm just setting up for the meeting. It's in a few days." There are books everywhere. It is a huge mess.
This is his name again was
Brodert Quink.
Brodert Quint.
Quink.
Quink.
Yeah. Oh, you're back. Did you find anything, any cool runes, any Thessalonian artifacts?
Oh, we found lots. I have notes.
Great. I'm glad to hear it. What do you got?
Karkesh will take out his journal, which is kind of scorched, and there's some burnt pages and such.
Oh.
But he's going to open it up, and he's going to show the drawings of the rooms, and he did some pretty good drawings because he rolled high performance.
Dang, that's pretty good.
He says,
Yes, lots of rooms like this. This part here is where all the scorching came from. And this part here is there. And this part here, I
yes,
don't
of course.
remember this part.
I don't remember this part.
But this other part here, Rigby said was interesting. And I liked this squiggle. This was a really interesting rune. What does this one mean?
I just stand back and watch the two converse.
Fair enough. Brodert is just thrilled. He's talking back and forth. It's Thessalonian. Apparently, is a little bit more complicated to than just because they have rune systems, so it's all closer to like hieroglyphics than necessarily to like English written language. And so like each individual rune has different component parts to it, and so they can so one single rune could be as much as an entire sentence in and of itself. So he's telling you all about the different connections to it and everything like that.
Okay, Karkesh will go, if you can provide me some blank books, I can give you this. I need to recreate some things from this, but here.
he will barter for some books.
Okay. He's yeah, I mean he's happy to. Well, actually, let's see. What's your reputation with the
We have a +1.
and as a matter of fact, with being willing to share this great map and some of the text that Rigby was able to decipher for you, he is thrilled, and actually your reputation with the Runekeepers is going to increase. So this is the perfect opportunity for me to explain a little bit about how reputation works. So in this adventure, you will have, dungeon delving, fighting monsters, and all stuff like that. But then in the actual town of Sandpoint, there are 7 major factions that control. They're kind of the ones that run things or have major influence in the town. So you will have the opportunity as a group to earn influence with them and earn reputation with these different factions. And so a lot of the times, if you will just do favors for particular ones, they will be willing to do favors in return. It will up your reputation, and you'll get certain mechanical bonuses once you hit certain milestones. Sometimes you'll be given conflicting instructions. So one faction will ask you to do this, another faction will ask you to do that. And so you can actually lose reputation with the different factions as well, which might not be a bad thing because some of the factions you probably aren't really interested in allying with. So let's have a quick look at the different factions that you actually have connected. Okay, I need to find, because I wrote down your oh. Is that it? Nope. Is that it? Nope. There we go.
I forgot about time too, just in case.
Yeah. We got some time. Okay, so the 7 different factions in the town. I'll just tell you what they are and what your current reputation is with them, and then I'll just let you know when it actually matters past this point. So there's the Bunyip Club, which is basically the underground thieves guild. They're mostly just kind of thugs. They generally don't do. They're not a big enough problem that Hemlock is tries to root them out. It's just when they do something wrong, when they do a pickpocket con or something like that, then you get tossed in jail for a few days. So the Bunyip Club, you have a -5 reputation with them. There's the Rune Watchers, which mostly it's comprised. Broderick Quink is the leader of the Rune Watchers, which is a collection of scholars in the town. So they are interested in studying Thessalonian artifacts and knowing about this grand ancient civilization. There is you have a 6 and now a 7 with them.
Ooh.
Because of your help. You have the cathedral. Abstelar Xantus is the head of the cathedral. Technically, there's a bunch of acolytes. We haven't been introduced to any of them. But there's other people that are involved at the cathedral. People who follow different deities. And but in general, Abstelar is going to be the main connection point with the cathedral. And you start off with a glorious 12 with him, which, once again, is going to increase because you recovered Nualia's bones. So,
Ooh.
excellent. So, 13 with him. There's the Mercantile League, which basically was the group that originally founded the town. They have lost a lot of influence over the years. Sandpoint has been around for, I think it's like 70 years, something like that. It's been around for a long time. The Mercantile Guild, or Mercantile League, rather, they've lost a lot of influence, but they're still a major player. They don't have necessarily a specific person as their head, but they're big business kind of people. But for even bigger business, we have the Scarnetti Consortium. The Scarnettis are the big dogs right now. They've recently made a play, which you might, or not like a, they've recently made a play for power that seems to be kind of working. You'll probably find out more about that later on. They don't like you. You've got a -7 reputation with them. Abstelar has been a big opponent of their dealings. They tend to be kind of the corrupt business people sort of idea. And so Abstelar has some big problems with them. You, so far helping Abstelar, has lessened your reputation with them. There's also the Town Watch, headed by Sheriff Hemlock. That's the town guards, the small militia that they have set up. Yep, that's them. And then the townsfolk in general is the mayor is Kendra Deverin, and she's kind of the head of the townsfolk as the mayor. You will definitely be meeting her soon. But yeah, those you have at the moment a -1 with the townsfolk. That was because of some character choices that I can't remember exactly what it was. But anyways, you're starting with a -1 with her. Town Watch, you have a +1 because of the relationship with Baron Hemlock. Yes, so that is the current standings with the different factions in Sandpoint. Thanks for bearing with me. That was a lot.
Yeah.
That was a lot of information.
Yeah.
So Abstelar is working with who to get Nualia? Who was the other person?
Gosh, why did you just keep asking me good questions and I keep on forgetting how to look them up? Adrani, that's her name.
Adrani.
Yeah, she is a wandering priestess.
Okay. Yeah, and then I guess the other thing Karkesh is doing during this 8 hours that the rune's going, because he'll work with this.
Yeah, it's 8 hours of that, and then resting for the night.
Yeah, he'll work with Broder Quint to Quict.
Quink.
Quint. He'll work with him to do basically go over the runes and the maps and leave that. Get a couple fresh books.
Okay.
Just blank books. Like he just is looking for his own journals and sketches to work on with.
Okay.
He'll,
Broder would definitely have some.
yeah, and he'll basically trade off his mostly burnt one that has the pictures in it, transcribe his old journal entries, and then otherwise use his time to update his game character to get his extra spells that I had to pick for him. So instead of just getting them in the middle of something, he just retrains, kind of gets that.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. I have slightly more information on what's her face? Adrani. I said that with so much confidence, and then there we go. She is a cleric of Ashava, and Ashava is a deity who is patron of. Okay, where exactly is it? Sorry.
Don't you worry about it. That happens.
Oh, Shava is the imperial lord of dancers, lonely spirits,
Don't know
and
where that came
moonlight. And she
Oh, I sorry.
likes
I
to
didn't hear.
guide lonely spirits.
I didn't hear because the laughing.
Sorry. Ashava is the imperial lord of dancers, lonely spirits,
okay.
and moonlight.
Okay.
And
Oh, it
is,
sounds like a cult you can follow.
you know it.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Follower of Ashava.
Mhm.
Okay. So Karkesh is busy.
I go off to talk to Shalelu
Okay.
on how to deal with party members at Friendly Fire.
I have a question with that actually. How do you get a hold of her? Because she doesn't really spend time in town. She's
no,
always out.
I go out and just wander to see if she's around.
Okay. Roll me a survival check. See if you can find her.
Either way, the walk is good to clear my head
Yeah,
after the stuff I've been through with
Yep.
my party. Survival.
Yep.
17.
17.
Yeah.
You pick up a couple bits of. You think you've found a way to track her. You think she's come through here recently. You end up following those.
Yeah.
Okay. So you end up following the tracks. They're you're feeling pretty good about it because you find like a broken twig here, a little pushed bits of grass further ahead, and then you realize that you've just been kind of going around in circles a little bit, and you realize this, and then you look around and you're like, I know what's going on, and you do see Shalelu. She's hiding in a tree nearby, and she's just been watching you, just smiling.
Shoot an arrow close to your foot.
No.
Ah.
Hey there, Tiger. How's it going?
Oh, Shalelu, let me tell you about what just happened.
Looking forward to it. And you do?
And then I relay the story and my frustrations
Yeah.
with party members, the deaths
100%.
we've had,
Yeah.
the friendly fires we've had,
Mm-hmm.
my being at 1 inch of my life, 1 HP of my life of dying.
Friendly
Yeah.
fire. We had friendly fire?
What? No. That doesn't sound like
That
us.
doesn't sound right. We
And
wouldn't do
so-
that.
I have never been hit by my friends.
So I'm going just to relay some frustrations,
Okay.
looking for guidance from her wisdom.
Sounds good. Basically, her comment boils down to, this is why I work alone.
Oh, if only.
I mean, yeah, but yeah, she'll give you a listening ear and mostly commiserate with you, but yeah, she's like, yeah, this is why I work alone. I'm always happy to help out if it becomes necessary, but mostly just I can slay the goblin tribes just fine on my own.
Any other advice?
Tell him if he doesn't stop shooting you, you'll start shooting him.
Yeah, I've conveyed that thought.
No, then it sounds like problem solved.
Okay. As I still am annoyed, but I'll take it as it is right now. I know I'm not gonna get too much from Shalelu, so
Yeah, she does not like people.
I have a feeling I will never work with her.
You are correct. Okay.
Community service.
Okay.
You get to work with Karkash.
All right. So you guys reconvene back with Abstelar the next day. So you guys were working late into the night getting those runes transferred.
Yeah, if we got out of the catacombs at like, I don't know, 4.
I said it was evening, so
Maybe later than that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then
But-
it would have been, it would have taken us till like 1 or 2 o'clock, and then rest till, well, 8 hours. So
Yep. Okay, so you reconvene with Abstelar the next like morning after brunch, and he tells you that Adrani will she has sent word via bird that she will be arriving tomorrow. But if you could potentially deal with anything else that's left in the catacombs, that would be best. Then we don't have to worry about anything like that. Any other unfortunate things. And if you could figure out how the ghouls got down there in the first place, that would be great.
yeah, and I passed Shadowthorn your weapon back, and it now does a lot more damage.
Wonderful.
It probably feels different too. Like I'm sure the rune does not just the rune is magical, right? So
Yeah.
it's actually magical damage, not so much
Yeah.
physical. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
And I guess we also probably would have connected with Rigby and split our gold.
Nope.
No.
Rigby didn't ask for any gold, and so you don't need to.
Oh, okay. Then I guess we split it amongst us.
Oh.
The one person I thought wouldn't care about that at all cares about it.
I didn't care for the family because I had a little bit of connection and journey with your last person.
Yeah. Wait.
Zakar?
Zakar.
What gold are we dividing up?
We found some garnets and silver that is ended up being totaled worth 38 gold. So
okay.
silver bowl silver bowl and some beads and stuff like that. So
What's everybody get then?
I was just gonna wait till we finish this area
Okay.
and then
Sure.
yeah, I figured if
Sure.
Rigby was part of the share, then we would have split. with-
Shadowthorn's not worried about getting his share. He can steal it if he needs. So
Oh, we're
Karkash-
that kind of party, are we?
I'm not worried at it at all. So we'll split it equally later.
Sounds good.
Karkash has his eyes on some scrolls he needs to purchase because he was caught bleeding nearly and burning nearly to death. a
Oh,
couple
you got
times.
hurt? Just kidding.
Poor little corky.
You guys ready to go down there and finish this off?
Yes, I feel heavier.
You look like it.
He's more
So-
fully situated on the ground.
What's our plan to deal with that statue? Does you guys want to? Did you talk to anyone that would know?
So
Wouldn't
the-
the Thessalonian know about that at all? Because he spoke in Thessalonian.
Can I do a knowledge check in hindsight?
Sure. What are you trying to figure out exactly?
What is that creature?
Oh, it was a construct. It's a statue.
Oh, it's a construct. But can I find out like weaknesses or?
Sure. Go for a crafting check.
21.
21. Sure. You would know a little bit about constructs. The little bit that you know is that constructs are immune to a lot of different kinds of effects, such as bleed, death effects, disease, doom, drain, fatigue, healing. You can't heal a construct. You have to repair it. They're immune to mental damage, non-lethal attacks, paralysis, poison, sickening, spirit damage, unconsciousness effects, vitality, and void. So a lot of the kind of the remastered holy and unholy damage, a positive and negative. Positive and negative is now vitality and void, and then holy and unholy is spirit. Yeah, just spirit damage. I think they changed it too.
How does like mental work? Is there like a mental?
There is mental, and the construct is immune to it.
And so no weaknesses.
It does not have any weaknesses, just construct immunities.
Okay, I think we just go in there and
Well, I
hack
wanna-
on it till it's dead.
I want to relay it, I guess, retcon a little bit back to that Thessalonian expert. If you would know any information
Rodert?
about it, yeah.
Actually, yeah. If you can just you describe the look of it, and he's like, never heard of that.
So helpful.
There is
So
there is
helpful.
2 ways into that room, so we could flank it pretty quickly.
That's fair. Okay, is
All
that the
right,
plan?
Well, I think we just open it, let it step out, and then the 3 of us just beat on it from corners.
Sure.
And no darkness. I'd like to see what I'm hitting.
Oh, I thought it was because we were running.
Remember what we said? Single focus spells when there's a single entity.
Yes, but I protected.
No buts.
I'm certain
You only
I
hit
helped.
him, not us.
There you go. Okay. So, are you going to go for the flanking idea, or are you going to
Try to lure it out.
try
Yeah,
to lure it out,
we'll
or are you
into-
going
into
to
open
ignore
space.
it and go to the door in the north?
Well, I think we'll lure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You all head down to the slightly bigger room, where through the weapon room down into the larger room, where you can still see the blast that seemed to have come from the place where you found the glowing red stones.
Oh,
And I presume Kyle is going to be the one opening the door.
Before we open the door, do we have rope that we can set up like as a tripwire? So if it trips, then it falls out?
Maybe. I might have a rope.
that is one thing.
I do have a rope.
We got that fire room too. And with that fire room, Karkesh would have tried to bring 2 buckets of water.
Oh, okay.
Fire room.
Yeah, we-
Oh,
Yeah, with those skeletons. I do want to go in there and check it out. But
yeah, 100%.
This is a Karkesh solo mission with buckets of water.
Yeah, it's like, what's the plan with that?
They burned me last time.
Right. Yeah, we have a little bit to do there down there yet.
Yeah.
All right.
Karkesh will try and he's not very strong, so he's going to try and get 2, small people-sized buckets slung over with a rope over his back, and he will take his time getting there if nobody helps him.
No problem. You splash around a little bit as you're climbing over some of the rubble, but you all end up there no problem. And do you want to head into that room with the fiery skeletons first, or would you like to go for the statue?
Let's kill the known threat first. We can deal with the statue later, because he might come out while we're fighting the skeleton boys.
Okay, we'll do the fire later.
Yeah, you can put the buckets on the side.
I don't want them to be spilled.
He'll go up and he will put them around the corner
Perfect.
in the armory room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Back in close the
Yeah.
door.
Okay.
And then, he will shut the door. He kind of tucks them off to the side. One bucket's 3/4 full, the other's a half full.
Perfect.
He is very happy. He
All right.
was burned. He doesn't like that.
Okay.
He is a white dragon kobold.
Fair enough. Likes the cold.
He likes the cold more
Yeah.
than the heat.
All right. Who steps into the room?
I think the plan is for us to position ourselves in a way where I have to just open the door, step back, and then we can.
Put me on the north end of the door. Left one.
That's not a space,
Oh, that's not a space. Okay.
No.
Yeah, you got me in the right spot then.
because then I can also
Yep,
step
yep,
down,
yep.
and then we can flank the crud out of the guy.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Do we set up that tripwire? Or trip rope?
I mean, that's not going to be my level of expertise. If you want
Can
to
I
try
set
that,
that up as a trap?
Do you have
We have
Trap.
rope.
Okay, sure. I'll let you try and rig that up. That's fine.
As what check am I rolling for? Or just
I think maybe nature. No, survival.
okay. Survival, I got a 19.
19. Okay. We will see if that succeeds in the next episode.
Ooh.
No, man.